Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play the incredible adventures of Van Helsing, and we are in a really nasty spot. If you have seen the last episode, then you may know that we are in a secret ink here where we are wanting, to spawn in different locations in the old town. But first of all, we, have to clear out this little ink, and there are these little marshes here, which are a absolute pain in the ass, because these guys, they do one or two shots and you are biting in the grass. So as you can see, you have to, it is luckily if you die and with you take one or two of them, then you are lucky, and that is the hard part right now we are facing here. But it is getting better and we are clearing some stuff out one by one here, and that then is just amazing. So these guys are goners. That is nice. So, of course, what we have to do at one point is to get through here and, take all the stuff we can't take on right now. But let me do one quick thing and give Katrina some stuff. That is actually one nice thing we can do right now. Come on, come on, come on. Quickly go and give her nice stuff so we can go on in, already collecting some stuff. That I think is a neat feature, that your companion has actually some inventory space as well, which you then can, you can nearly completely clear out one inventory tab and give it Katrina. That is really nice and something I enjoy, I have to tell you. So, got them, and here should be a larger group of enemies or not. So that is gone as well. Alright, I know I've created here a monstrous group, but now we should have more space to deal with them, and there are less marshlights. So I am hoping right now that we can deal with the enemies now. I don't know why there was such a large congestion, or such a large amount of marshlights at the beginning there. I don't get it. And now they were actually, all of them were following us. So now it is of course then better, and we have a better chance of, dealing with the enemies here at hand. And that is a nice little feeling, I can tell you. So, those buggers are dealt with. We have some chests down there, which is always nice to have as well. So let us get down. I really assume that you have to do something with those stones, with the glowing stones there, but I by now do not know how and what we have to do. So my first thing, of course, again, is clearing everything out, and then has the questions later on. So that is my plan right here. So getting, of course, away from the exploding stuff. That is what we don't want to deal with. I'm wondering which of these little princesses actually plants the bombs there. This is a little mystery, because, once we've killed one of them, I don't know exactly who, then we, it was gone. So it's the bitter countess that plants the little bombs. Alright, good to know. Oh no! That is something which actually happens quite often to me in this game and in Inquisitor Martyr, that I'm always 1 second, or not always, but sometimes 1 second too late with the health portion, because, you know, I like to wait until the last second there to plant it, or to take it. So that's, you know, maybe something I should work on. So, Bitter Countess is gone. And some gloves. Nice. Let's then take a look at them. Maybe some sort of a set item, which then would be really, really amazing. And I'll think I take them, because they give us more protection. Although we lose a little bit of DPS, but I think I try them out. Always like green items, because it is my favorite color as well.
I need healing potions.
Although I have to say 25% critical hit damage is of course an amazing thing as well, which we just have lost there. Maybe I should switch them at some point as well. As you can see again, these marsh lights are just, you know, they do such large amounts of damage. They're amazing. I wouldn't have even expected that they include a enemy. You know, all of the other enemies are, I think, relatively on par, you know. There are a few enemy types which are dealing vast amounts of damage, really vast amounts of damage, but they are on the other hand slow, so they have a weakness. And for me that is why I actually didn't really like the Ornithopters. They really didn't have a real weakness, except that I think they have lower HP than other enemies. On the other hand, the March Lights here, they are fast, they deal large amounts of damage, and they are having quite a large amount of damage, so that is a little bit weird, but I guess in games like that there has to be one enemy, or, you know, there need to be enemies which are nasty buggers, I assume.
I touch the earth, I touch the sky. If I touch you, you'll surely die.
Are you a meteor, or are you the Thunderbolt? Katrina, any ideas? Let's go there.
Katarina, any ideas?
I hate hurdles. Let's just kill it.
Alright. Riddle Wisp. These things somehow remind me of, not somehow, but remind me of Warcraft 3. The rocker unit of the Night Elves, I think it was. They had the Wisp as well, you know, which were collecting the resources and planting or constructing the buildings of the Night Elves. So, right, the Remembrance, and I think they were, you know, depending on the player color, but there were green ones as well, weren't they? I don't fully, completely remember everything there. So, I want to take down the lights, because they are the damage dealers here. Alright. We are nearly shooting through all. You know what I think is funny? Okay, one shot is always, but the explosive shot is absolutely amazing against those walls, because, you know, as you can see, one shot at the wall is actually destroying it, but since the explosive shots is actually doing AoE damage, all in this area is being killed off the wall, and that is pretty dope, I think.
Not enough space.
So the only bad part here is that we have, or that I have to get back here at one time and, you know, collect all the loot we can't collect right now. So there are
Potions would be nice.
it is going to be a little nasty here because of these spitters. These are nasty guys as well because they do, if they hit you, again, large amounts of damage, which is, you know, absolutely acceptable, because here with these guys you, since the bullet of them, or the, you know, the thing they were shooting or spitting travels a few seconds, or not a few seconds, but travels a tiny bit of amount of time to you, that gives you there a little edge to, you know, to move out of the way, which I think with the wisps you actually do not have, and that is, you know, what I don't like, you know, concerning those lights. Although the good thing is we have cleared them out. That was at the beginning there you know, I was just in a world of hurt, you know, dying every few seconds and then always taking, you know, 1, maximum 2 of the lights with you, and there were still, you know, 20 or 30 remaining, or a little less, but that was really nasty. And then, you know, getting, you know, trying to kite and getting into new enemy groups, which are spawners, that was really a nasty situation. And I think, except for when we faced the worm in the beginning, it was one of the most difficult parts, or, you know, in this game so far. Alrighty. Let's then, okay, nice. Face them off and on we go. Alright, now that is going to be a little nasty now. Are they teleporting? Oh crap, they are teleporting. That is nasty. Something I was actually not hoping for, but now we deal with them. Alright, taking a health potion. Them I at least want to clear out before we end this nice little episode. Alright. Good, good, good. At least that is gone. They are gone. And guys, that brings us now to the end of this episode, and as usual, I really thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, guys, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will then hopefully see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.